Good morning, everybody. Day 2 of our fast together. We hope you're learning a lot. And today we just want to encourage you to keep going. Entering into the new year, I'm sure many of us are longing for a fresh start, for a chance to wipe the slate clean and start this year anew. This past year may have been a year full of joy and blessing, or a year of heartache and loss. We yearn to get through the cold, dead months of winter and look forward to the coming spring, because with the spring comes promise of new life. Seeds are planted and flowers come into bloom. But in order for a gardener or a farmer to plant a seed, he has to break the ground and tear into the soil. It's only through doing this that he is able to make the soil fit to receive the seed. The farmer doesn't break the ground out of anger or spite. Ultimately, he does it so that new life can spring forth and bear fruit. It is the same with us in the Christian life. Countless times in our lives, we will go through periods of breaking. Sometimes our brokenness is self-inflicted, and it leads to the loving discipline of our Father. Other times, God allows us to go through these times of hurt so that our faith might grow and we might trust in Him more. He whittles away any part of us that is not like Him. It is in our broken state that we can lay ourselves on the altar as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. Here we are stripped away of self and pride and can worship God with hearts of surrender. Few in Scripture knew the deep intimacy of the Lord like this than in His complete brokenness like King David. David was named throughout Scripture a man after God's own heart. However, he took his eyes off the Lord, and his pride led to an act of adultery and murder. The Lord sent the prophet Nathan to open David's eyes to what he had done, and David's heart was broken over his sin. It's in Psalm 51 that David cries out to the Lord, pleading for His mercy and aching for the Father's presence back in his life. In verses 15 through 17, David realizes what true worship is. O Lord, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. For you will not delight in sacrifice, or I would give it. You will not be pleased with a burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. O God, you will not despise. The Lord has no desire for our religious ceremony, but is pleased by the daily sacrifice of ourselves. Just like David, allow the Lord to use your brokenness to draw you closer to Him, to make you more like Him. When you are emptied of yourself, you can be